me to have a huge tax savings. That's number one. Y'all may want to write that down, right? It also allows me to have income that is coming in without me having to physically be somewhere. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to have to wake up at a certain time to be somewhere because my income is only earned when I trade my time. I don't like that. I want to know that I could be sleeping making money. And I want to know that I could be traveling making money. Does anybody want to live that kind of life? I want to be traveling making money. I want to be with my family making money. I want to be able to wake up when I finish sleeping and know that I've made money. And so I just feel like having the opportunity to have real estate, having the opportunity to, my goal now is 1,000 doors. I want to, of course, learn how the commercial real estate game works, but I want 1,000 doors. I want 1,000 homes where I'm helping not only people secure beautiful residence in the conscious community, but I want to be able to teach people how whatever they pay in rent, they can pay for mortgage. Okay. I want my real estate investments in terms of rental properties to be where whatever you pay for your rent, for your down payment, I want to be able to create alliances with mortgage companies where we could do some type of first time homeowners program for underprivileged people who may not, have the right income right now, but they have stability from renting, and they take that same amount of money that they put for their down payment, first, last, and security. Imagine that being someone's down payment, okay, for their home that they're owning. Imagine if they were able to show proof that they paid, 5 years worth of rent, that we would take that person and let them transfer that into a mortgage, So these are the type of things that's on my mind. These are the type of things that I'm looking forward to doing. And I believe that people like you and I come together, hang out with Brad, learn from Brad, invest with Brad. And, here's the thing that's so amazing. I learned that it doesn't matter who knows what. What I've done is I take my weaknesses and I pair up with people who have strengths where I'm weak. And I may not have all the knowledge, but as long as I have an open mind and I have the resources, okay, anything is possible. And that's one of the reasons as well why I'm big in the network marketing profession, because a lot of us have these big dreams and these big goals of things we want to do, but then we don't have the money. And so where do we get the money to invest in real estate? Where do we get the money to put down the down payments? Where do we get the money to renovate the properties? Okay, for me, I get it through the network marketing industry. I take my network marketing money and I diversify it in different areas. And that has been my claim to fame. Right now, I'm working on my own show that's going to be airing next year. I can't tell you guys where, but I will tell you the biggest network right now is filming a docuseries on how I've been able to coach 34 families to millionaire and multimillionaire status in less than a decade. I've been able to do things that the average person would never even be able to accomplish because their vision is too small. And I want to leave y'all with this. Whatever you want for your life, it's possible that you can accomplish whatever you want for your life. I am someone who, just 8 years ago, I was broke. I was depressed. I was suicidal. And now I earn over $1 million a month with one of my businesses. But just 8 years ago, I didn't even have no understanding of who I was. I lost the true essence of who I was. I lost myself after losing my mom, August 26, 2011. I lost myself. I didn't know that trauma of seeing my mom take her last breath, I didn't know it was going to put me into a dark place. And so I looked up and I had no mom. I was depressed. I was unhappily married. And then I had just given birth to a baby boy who's now 8 years old. And I had to figure out how to put the pieces of my life back together. And let me tell you what I did. I wrote down what I call a descriptive visualization. Okay. And this uses the combination of both art and science. And I wrote down what I wanted for my life. This is when I couldn't afford to pay rent. This is when I didn't have no confidence in myself. This is when I didn't even know who I was. I wrote down this descriptive visualization of what I wanted. I wrote down the house I wanted. I wrote down colors and smells. I wrote down my children's names. I wrote down how I wanted to have a circular driveway, and I wanted to have a 2-story home. And I wanted to have heavy iron rod doors to open. And I wrote down how I wanted to have a baby grand piano, and I wrote down how I wanted to have a pool in my backyard, and I used to travel a lot, and so I wrote down how I wanted my son to be excited when I was home because I was always on the road. And can I tell you something? I would read that to myself every day. I would see it on the canvas of my imagination every day. And can I tell you something? I now live in everything that I wrote down. Everything that I wrote down that was once a dream, I put forth the actions. I kept my thoughts positive. I did everything that I needed to do to make that visualization that I had of my life my now reality. And so I would tell you that, I have decided to engage in a vision bigger than myself. I will let nothing or no one get in the way. And I encourage you to write those words down, because the vision for your life will create the discipline for your life. When you have a very clear, concise vision for your life as to what it is that you want, and you write it down on paper, I learned a long time ago that what you write, you invite. Whatever you write, you invite. If you write it down, you invite it into your life. And so if you want to have apartment complexes, if you want to own commercial real estate, if you want to live an abundant life, if you want to travel the world and do something for your community, your culture, like I want to have minority home ownership programs from rentership to ownership, whatever you want, just write it down on paper, write it down, know what you write, you invite, read it every day, and remember, the vision for your life will create the discipline for your life. And if you can understand that and you connect with the right people, you pay attention to the words, the images, the emotions, the environments, and the experiences that you have, it's just a matter of time that everything that you ever wrote, ever saw will become a reality. So thank you so much for having me. I'm looking forward to getting my 1,000 doors that I know is on the way. It's just a matter of time. But thank you so much for having me. I don't know if we have Brad back there, who's back there, but I'll turn it over back to you all.
Yeah, I'm here, Stormy. That was fantastic. I love Faith to Fear. I heard you speak at Pete Vargas's event, and I listened to you then, and I was inspired, and I'm inspired to have you here, and it was fantastic. How do people follow you or find you on Facebook or Instagram or whatever?
Awesome. So thank you so much. Thank you. The best place to find me is on Instagram at Coach Stormy with a Y. At Coach Stormy with a Y. All
right. Well, if you want to follow Stormy, go to Coach Stormy with a Y. Right? All right. Well, yes. Let's give it up for Stormy Wellington. She rocked the house. And thank you, Stormy, for taking time out of your schedule tonight. I know you're so busy. I think you're filming a series right now, and thank you so much. We really appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Stormy. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Well, how was that, folks? Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. Totally excited about that. So what we're going to do now is Krista Lee on my team is going to give out the homework from yesterday. The homework from yesterday. We're going to go ahead and give out the winners of the homework from yesterday. So let's bring up our right-hand person at the Sumrock team, my friend and team member, Sumrock team member, Krista Lee Thomas. Let's go.
Hello. Woo! Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. I feel like it's been a pattern here lately where I'm called on stage and I'm not ready. I've been waiting so long, and then here I am running. So I'm not out of breath today, though. Wow, what an awesome and inspirational story from Stormy Wellington. I have had an opportunity to get to know her more over the past few months, and also to learn more about her story. And she is so inspirational. I encourage all of you to go follow her on Instagram. She posts awesome things throughout the day. And please go follow her. I'm seeing some comments that some people had some technical issues. So, we're going to help you guys out with that and ensure that you get this. So we'll make sure that we get that situation corrected. So, on to the homework. And the homework from yesterday was for you to declare your goals as a deal sponsor, as a general partner, or as a limited partner, as a passive investor. So I have the winners of our homework, which is in third place, David Ray. David V. Ray. Congratulations, David. David submitted a video, and I really like his goals. I encourage you to go check that out. In second place, Ria Raison Wu. Congratulations, Ria. And Ria is actually in our mastermind. She's here with us in Napa. Fantastic job, Ria. And our number one winner is Eula Jackson. That's Eula Jackson. I really enjoyed reading your goals. And, oh, wow, look at Hans with his emoji sticks. That's great. Let's go now and 10x cash flow. Fantastic. So really am so proud of all of you for just sticking in with us, showing up every single day, playing full out. This is day 4, if you can believe it, day 4 of our challenge. We have one more day tomorrow, and tomorrow is Friday. We will be showing up again for our last day of the challenge. I'm kind of sad, but I know, yes, Christina Weaver, yes. I know, though, that what's fantastic is that I know we're going to see most of you in November. So November 19th, 20th and 21st here in Dallas, Texas. We are going to have an in-person event. Our last event that we did in person in July, we had 500 people. We also offer a virtual option. So, if you cannot make it in person, I would do everything I can, though, to make it in person, but we do have a virtual option. Derek, it is going to be held in Dallas, Texas. And when you register, if you go to the website that we sent you, bradsumrock.com, and click on the events tab or scan that QR code, and you'll receive all the details of where the event is held and get all the specifics. So without further ado, we're going to close out our 4th day of our challenge. And you know what, Brad, did you give him the homework for tomorrow?
I did not.
Okay.
Let's do homework for tomorrow is going to be on any breakthroughs or aha moments that they learned so far.
All right, so here's your homework. Your homework, post in the Facebook group. So everybody backstage, post this in the Facebook group. Take a video, and what you need to do, and this is going to be very powerful for you to do this exercise, is record a video of yourself of any aha moments, any breakthrough moments, learning moments that you've had throughout this whole challenge. Post your video in Facebook on the Facebook group, and then we will announce the winners of this homework assignment tomorrow. And we will be back on tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And all of you VIPs backstage, hang tight, because guess what? Your backstage this evening is you get to ask Brad and Jen anything. Ask Brad and Jen anything. So with that being said, everybody on Facebook, thank you for showing up. Thank you for playing full out. We love you. We appreciate you. We're excited for you being on this journey with us. We'll see most of you in November. We'll also see you back here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to bring up Brad, the apartment king, and his beautiful wife, Jen, who are just totally crushing it in this world.
For all you general mission folks, good night. See you tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Crystal Lee. Give it up for Crystal Lee.
Yeah, let's get it for Crystal Lee. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to hang out now backstage. And Jen is dressed to the nines.
Well,
and
maybe to the
not.
8s or the 7s, I don't know.
So she's dressed to the nines because when we're done here, we're going to we booked we booked a private winery. We bought out a winery tonight in Napa with our mastermind.
They're not there yet, so
yeah,
they might be listening.
They all left and they're on a bus heading there, and Jen's all ready to go. And when we're done here, I'm going to get ready to go. And all right, it says cannot see Brad and Jen. Could you see us? It says they can't see us. Are we on camera? No.
Okay.
Hey guys.
You can hear us though, right? Let us know if you can hear us. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
well,
So they're gonna fix the visual here.
Yeah, let's see what's
Audio's
going on with
good.
that. But I'm gonna.
Let's see what's going on.
Yes, Nicole. Technical difficulties. Sorry about that.
Can't control the weather. Can't control the technology. It's great when
Hey,
it works.
It looks like we're here. Boom.
Yay!
All right. So.
You know, we just like mini celebrations throughout the event, so we do stuff like that so we can celebrate.
So, like I said, she's dressed to the nines. I'm not, and we'll fix that shortly. And so, what do you guys want to ask me? You can ask me about anything we've talked about. You can ask us about cash flow, capital gains, syndication,